afternoon, Kalamazoo. This is 89.1 WIDR FM, and you are listening to The Basement Show, coming to you live from Font Student Service Building at Western Michigan University. I am Millie. You might remember me from last night with Get Up and Move with Millie or Cool Kids Only. I hope some cool kids are listening today because I have a treat for you. We are joined in the studio all the way from Columbus, Ohio, and we won't hold it against them, the Quasi Kings.
Thank you very much for having us.
All right, let's have everyone just go around the room and introduce themselves. Go ahead.
My name is Benny. I play bass and sing.
My name is Wib. I play guitar and sing.
I'm Satch. I play keys.
And my name is Zach. I do everything else.
I am so happy y'all are here. For the listeners out there, I got to see Quasi Kings back in February at the intersection in Grand Rapids. They were touring with Badfish and Cashed Out. And I actually went up to their merch table after the show, and I was asking them if they wanted to come and play. Kind of funny, this woman who was standing right beside me just interrupted us and was like, "Can I see your boobs?" And just out of the blue. It was so very random. Anyway, so I'm glad y'all are here despite that awkwardness.
Oh, I'm glad to be here.
Let's get into it. I know y'all have been on the road for a little bit. Where are y'all coming from today?
So we were in Indianapolis last night with Pacifier and Crooked Coast. And we're headed to Benton Harbor for a show at the Livery.
All right, cool. And you said that used to be a horse livery, right?
Yeah. They have a big elevator in the middle. And
if you're interested in seeing what a horse elevator looks like, go out to Benton Harbor. All right. Before we get into the music, I want to have a PSA for the Kalamazoo area. Over the past 2 days, several people have died from ODing on fentanyl. Numerous people have OD'd but survived. So this is a PSA and an alert. Do not do anything unless you know it has been tested and is verified. And do not let your friends do anything. Do not let anybody do anything. If you are going to do anything like that, make sure it's tested and you're not alone whenever you're doing it. There are websites and phone numbers that you can call if you don't want to have someone in your immediate area do it, that you can call and they will stay on the line with you while you use. Let's keep each other safe because fentanyl is very dangerous and it's taking a lot of people out of our communities. And right now, it's in Kalamazoo. So be on the watch out, everybody. All right, but moving forward, welcome to the Basement Show, y'all. I'm really happy y'all are here. Let's get into the first couple songs.
yeah, let's do it. Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah, no, thank y'all for
coming.
coming.
This is awesome. All right, y'all, what do we want to play? Let's do All I Want to Hear.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
First one on the list, right? It's probably a good place to start.
All right, and you are listening to 89.1 WIDR FM.
Alrighty. One. Late in the evening and I'm lying in my bed. Can't sleep, can't even function without you running through my head. So I write up another love song. Know if it'll work this time. Only motivation is making you mine. All I wanna hear you say is I'm yours. All I wanna hear you say is I'm yours. Can't afford any other lover. All I wanna hear, all I wanna hear. All I wanna hear, all I wanna hear. All I wanna hear you say is I'm yours. I told you I was searching for you. I said you were the way. Told you that you made me feel a way that no one else can ever recreate. All I wanna hear now, as I watch you walk away, is the answer to the same simple question I've been asking you every day. All I wanna hear you say is I'm yours. All I wanna hear you say is I'm yours. Can't afford any other lover. All I wanna hear, all I wanna hear, all I wanna hear, all I wanna hear, all I wanna hear you say is I'm yours. Tell me that you love me, so I ain't gotta say it first. Be my one and only, take over the universe. Tell me that you love me again. All I wanna hear you say is I'm yours. All I wanna hear you say is I'm yours. Can't afford any other lover. All I wanna hear, all I wanna hear, all I wanna hear, all I wanna hear, all I wanna hear you say is I'm yours. All I wanna hear you say is I'm yours. All I wanna hear you say is I'm yours. Can't afford any other lover. All I wanna hear, all I wanna hear, all I wanna hear, all I wanna hear, all I wanna hear you say is I'm yours.
Woo! That was
you.
phenomenal, y'all.
Thank
The
you very much.
harmonies, some vocals.
Thank you.
What song was that?
That was a tune called All I Wanna Hear off of our first album.
And I'll be honest with everyone here at Kalamazoo, that's one of my favorite songs by the Quasi Kings.
Thank you very
y'all for
much.
playing that. You want to play one more and we'll talk a
Sure.
little bit after that?
Yeah.
All right, you're listening to 89.1 WIDR FM.
Maybe?
Nah, let's do
Nah.
The deliberation is hot.
For the listeners, we assure you we like all of these songs.
let's do Crashing.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's try that. You got that?
Yeah.
You're gonna do the
Give a
part
little
of
count
the
off
sax
and we'll hit the
solo,
downbeat
Yeah.
together.
since we're not-
So
okay.
doing two.
2 solos, yeah.
Okay, great.
Count it off. Who you gonna turn to if the world comes crashing down? I'll be there to hold you. Keep your head above the clouds. Baby, you could see if you give your love away to me. Never will you cry, I'll be by your side eternally. Baby, won't you hold me close and say you love me forever? The feeling that I get from you is such a treasure. Could this possibly be me? I ain't never seen another girl like you. And when you hold me down, really extending my reach, with you right by my side, I'm flying past the mountain peaks. Never leave, I beseech you, babe, even when the times get tough and clouds gray. You remember when I told you that I loved you, girl? Think I saw your heart skip a beat. Yeah, yeah, oh. It was then that I decided I'd share my world. And my wandering eyes cease to seek. Who you gonna turn to if the world comes crashing down? I'll be there to hold you. Keep your head above the clouds. Baby, you can see if you give your love away to me. Never will you cry, I'll be by your side eternally. Why do I think about you every single day? I can't figure out what you mean to me. Oh no, tell me baby please. I just wanna give you everything that you could need. 6 months later still I miss ya. Wanna get you on the floor and twist ya all around. Girl, you never cease to astound. You're the baddest in town. All that I can think about, that fire, my heart's desire. Your lips, your warmth, I do require. Baby, what are you doing to me? That smile, that charm, holding you in my arms. That grace that displaces any worry or charm. Honey, stay with me. Who you gonna turn to if the world comes crashing down? I'll be there to hold you. Keep your head above the clouds. Baby, you could see if you give your love away to me. Never will you cry. I'll be by your side eternally.
Incredible. Two solos.
The two
Oh
was,
my
yeah.
goodness. They really made him have two solos.
And my brain active.
Oh my
Oh
goodness. That was incredible. And what song was that, y'all?
That's a song called Crashing Down off of our latest album,
What's that album called?
Eye of the Storm.
Eye of the Storm. When did it come
Yeah.
out?
August
Last
last
August.
Yeah. Great stuff on that album. I
Thank
love it. Yeah, I love
you
all
very
of the
much.
music y'all keep coming out with. Where can people find your music if they're looking for it?
It's on, if you go to the QuasiKings.com, you can find most of it. We're on Spotify,
Okay.
Any
Apple
streaming
Music,
service.
all
Yeah.
that good stuff, yeah.
All right, yeah. Make sure y'all out there in Kalamazoo, go check them out. Go give them your money. Let's talk about touring with Badfish for a little bit. I've seen Badfish about 8 times or so, and Badfish is a Sublime cover band for y'all out there in Kalamazoo, and they opened along with Cashed Out. I know that they had a huge tour, and y'all were a part for most of it, right?
Yeah, we were out with those guys for about 2-3 weeks.
Mm-hmm. What was that like?
Oh, it's so much fun. Those guys, we've known those dudes for almost a decade now.
Yeah.
So it's just, they've definitely become family to us. They're really, they're the guys who, they put us on. They bring us to all the cool shows, and we're super indebted to them. They're the best. We can't say enough good stuff about those guys.
Yeah, great dudes.
Yeah, I will say, out of all the times I've seen them, aside from maybe the first time I initially saw them, the concert where I met y'all was probably one of their best, where they had changed up, it felt like an actual concert. Both of the openers, you and Cashed Out, put on a full concert before they even came out. The energy in that place was like crazy. It was
wild,
crazy.
yeah.
And then I love how they always bring out people to come and sing a couple songs with them
Yeah.
at the end, and I can definitely feel that bond. You could feel that bond in the area.
Those
Yeah,
are
shout out to Cashed Out as well. Those are new good friends of ours, I think.
Yeah,
We had a lot of fun with them.
Yeah.
And they just announced a new tour too, so go catch them on the road.
Yeah, Cashed Out. All right.
We also played a prank on Badfish that tour.
Oh,
that
please, let's hear
That
about
was
it.
really fun. Manny, why don't you let us...
So
Yeah, go ahead.
they always start their sets off with Bohemian
For
Rhapsody.
years.
For
Years and
years,
years.
yeah, forever. So I switched their walk-on song, and I made it the Weird Al version
No.
of Bohemian Rhapsody, which is like a polka version.
It's got a bunch of like slide whistles and bells going
It's about
off
the
and stuff.
goofiest song in the world.
And
so.
for the listener out there, whenever some Badfish walks out, they have this like big banner that takes up the whole stage that like falls down as the lights come out. So I only imagine that happening with the polka version.
Yeah.
Yeah,
People were very confused.
We don't listen to a lot of polka in this country.
We had. It was nice. I think we were in Fort Wayne at the Clyde, and they have like video backstage, so all the TVs that are backstage show you the stage and the crowd and stuff. And so like watching people's reaction
I love that.
as that song switched was priceless.
Oh my gosh! I hope you all get the chance to do that again.
I hope so too.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Weird Al songs to choose from.
That was our first concert was Weird Al back at
really?
like Kings
Yeah.
Island.
Wow.
He's
A lot of costume changes.
Hell yeah, serious performer.
Yeah. What was that like? When was that?
Oh, it was great. It was.
Benny and I are
forever ago.
brothers.
Right.
Yeah, that'll make more sense.
Yeah. So
We just we've always done everything together. That was a long time ago though.
Yeah.
Like probably 15, 20 years ago.
I just
At
love
least.
like no matter how Weird Al gets, he has like such a staying power in
Oh,
pop
yeah.
culture.
More than
Like
anybody.
they made a movie about it.
Yeah, did you see that? It's so strange.
It's so perfect.
He's
And
had
then-
the same band members since 1983.
Yeah,
Really?
It's a real one. It's a real one.
I remember I got on like a UHF kick that like there's a movie where he takes over like a local like TV station and he has to like run the station. It's just
my
it's a
goodness.
great movie.
it's a horrible movie, but it's awesome.
That's cool that y'all got to play at the Clyde. That's honestly one of my favorite venues in the whole entire country. What was that like playing there?
Oh, it's awesome.
Overwhelming.
That was the best one. That was
Yeah,
Yeah.
that venue is insane,
Yeah.
and it's just in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Like,
Right,
Yeah,
right.
it's just very state of the
They
art.
took really good care of us.
Yes.
Too. They fed us twice, which
Yeah.
is like
Wow.
Just incredible.
yeah, you just
Man,
don't have
we'll have
that
to
very
step up our
often.
game for the next time y'all come by. We
No,
just
no,
gave
no.
them water. One
Eat
cup
this
of water,
twice.
that is
No,
it.
we got our Oberon too. Don't sell yourself short. That's a dinner right there.
Oh my god. I'm glad you enjoyed it. You know, a little gift for y'all for making the trip out here.
We appreciate it. It's
Love
really
bells.
tasty too. Yeah.
Yeah. Love a good Oberon. And what a perfect day for y'all to be playing here. What a perfect day. And even if it wasn't, I feel like the type of music that you do play, it really turns any kind of day right around.
Thank you.
You know, especially I like the acoustic versions a lot more. You get to hear vocals a little bit better, get the message across
Yeah, when
deeper.
are you guys recording that? I love this
Yes.
little.
The acoustic
Yeah,
stuff.
that would be a really good.
Soon, yeah.
Who knows?
Hopefully.
Whenever we have a second,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which isn't often.
A week at home, right?
I'm excited. I'll be looking forward to it.
Thanks. Yeah.
I heard you got a couple more songs for us.
Sure.
Yeah.
If it's not too much trouble to
Yeah,
pick
let's
which
do it.
one's next.
I'm gonna fly by and see what our fans
To do
do.
Rochambeau.
We'll get a
like
dice
usual.
in here or something.
Yeah, that would be perfect.
You want to do jet plane?
Yeah.
All right, and we are live with the Quasi Kings here at Font Student Service Center. This is a basement show, and this is 89.1 WIDR FM.
Okay, I'm ready. All right. 1, 2, 1, 2. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Let's get away, get away. The time has come to take a jet plane out. Coming home, girl, and we're going south. Down where the sandy beaches and the water flowing. I need some island time where the boss can't call. Tell me, do you wanna go? 'Cause I'm leaving on a jet plane.
coming home to you. I'm leaving on a jet plane. I'm coming home to you. I'm leaving on a jet plane. I'm coming home to you. I'm leaving on a jet plane. I'm coming home to you. Oh yes, I'm coming home to you. I swear they're out to get me. Pick me apart from the city streets. I tried that way for a minute, I did. But it always got the best of me. Ooh. Now I'm too tired for picking up the pieces of this life. Sometimes you need a girl to call your wife, someone to come home to. And I see what you've been up to, girl. Well, I'm out here going penniless. You could call me envious, or maybe just John Denverish. Yeah, 'cause I gotta get home. Leaving on a jet plane. I'm coming home to you. I'm leaving on a jet plane. I'm coming home to you. Leaving on a jet plane, coming home to you. Leaving on a jet plane, coming home to. Oh yes, I'm coming home to you.
Going home.
Wow, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. And that was
Thank you.
Jet Plane by the Quasi Kings here on 89.1 WIDR FM. You got one more?
Yes. Which one though? I don't know. How about what to say? What do you say about that?
Sure.
Prue. Sounds wonderful.
Alrighty.
You remember the structure?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, six. We changed it.
What'd you say? You didn't want to be that way. Now you say that I had a game to play. If I knew that I'd do onto you what I dealt with myself, maybe then I could have left you alone, girl. Open up my eyes. Been so full of doubt, I didn't realize. Since I've been down and out, feeling so much pain, doesn't mean that I could ever do the same to someone. Now I don't know what to say. Now I see what you wanted me to be. Can't you see that I can only just be me? You would say and portray it one way, where you felt differently. Why not stay? Why not tell me what you need? I open up my eyes, been so full of doubt, I didn't realize. Since I've been down and out, that feeling so much pain doesn't mean that I could ever do the same to someone. Now I don't know what to say.
Great job. Still with the most solos.
Yeah, I know.
I was gonna give him a break. We were gonna do some sax stuff, but I just blow everybody out of the water. It'd be much too loud.
Thank you for not playing the sax in the small room.
Yeah, I'm not a quiet player in general.
It's hard to play a brass instrument quietly.
Yeah.
I know that firsthand for sure.
So Satch had to take the brunt of the work, and he's doing a great
You're doing
job.
great. You're doing wonderful. And what song was that?
That was
Wib?
a tune called "What to Say" that Wib wrote.
Yeah, most of the songs
Wow.
are written by the brothers. That was
Yeah.
one I wrote from the first record.
Wow. What inspired you to write that?
It was kind of just learning from human relationships and not making the same patterns of behavior over and over and wondering why it doesn't work.
Yeah.
I like that you say human relationship.
As opposed to
You're like, you humans.
Wib is actually an alien.
Yeah.
There's a reason why
I'm
he's
a
so good
normal
at
human. I
guitar.
have normal human relationships. I like
Just like a human would say. I have normal human relationships. Oh my gosh, that was great. Well, that was a beautiful song. Congratulations on writing that. I'd like to talk about kind of like how the band was formed. I know the brothers had
Yeah,
started.
I didn't have a choice.
So you're the youngest brother then?
Yeah.
Just give yourself away. Yeah, I'd love to hear more about, bringing people in, the whole process up till now.
Yeah, so Zachy and I got into reggae through this band called the Arc Band.
Mm-hmm.
We went to school with a kid who was his dad was in the band,
Oh, cool.
and they came to the school for like an assembly, and we were still in middle school. We skipped class in middle school.
He did.
To
I
go-
don't even.
To go see.
Oh yeah. No,
To
you're
go
right.
see the Arc band at the high school, and that was the first reggae show, and we kind of got into the music through them. They're from St. Lucia, so they taught us everything that we know pretty much. Then we played in a band called Shrub for a little while, and then we kind of went off and did our own thing. We've been playing as the Quasi Kings since about 2016, 2015. Obviously, COVID slowed us down a little bit. But
Yeah,
we're just-
let's talk about COVID if y'all don't mind. I just
Yeah,
feel
sure.
like the music industry, the musicians themselves suffered probably some of the greatest hardships from it.
Yeah.
From like a job standpoint.
Yeah.
Because with music, it's not necessarily just a job. That is your life, surrounded by musicians.
We had also just got in. We were about 2 months into recording the album when
Wow.
COVID struck. So we had to kind of figure out how to get people into the studio like safely. Like we couldn't really.
Yeah, what did
all
y'all
go
end
in
up
at the
doing?
same time.
A little bit of everything, honestly. Some remote recording. We worked with a few different dudes. Kevin Oliver is a guy we used to play with in Shrub. He used to play in like P-Funk and stuff.
Oh my god.
And he sent us some stuff from Texas. He moved to Texas, so he sent us a few files. Our buddy Quinn sent us some files from California. Wib recorded some of his stuff at the
Yeah, a
house
lot
and
of
sent
the
it in.
lead guitar playing on the album I record at home, which is pretty wild to think about.
Yeah.
But
And then we did a lot of stuff just like masked up, spread out. The three of us, me, myself, Benny, and Eric Jones over at Stezo Sound. Recorded, mixed, mastered, did the whole album. He's like,
That's our boy.
yeah, that's family.
I mean, that's a
he's like the
testament to your
seventh
work.
member, for sure.
A testament to your work for sure, because listening to the album, you would have no idea it was like a product
Thank
of
you, thank you,
COVID.
Well, it took a long time. So
Yeah, that's
eventually,
the biggest thing.
Yeah.
eventually
It took a lot
restrictions were
longer.
lifted, and we kind of got to get back in a little bit.
Yeah, what has it been like coming back to touring, coming back to performing live after the pandemic? How's it different? Or
It's been good, honestly.
A little shaky there for just at the beginning.
Yeah,
But,
I think everybody was kind of dipping their toe in, testing the waters, seeing what we could do, what we couldn't do. During COVID, we were doing some live stream stuff, and we had
Drive-ins.
the
too,
drive-ins.
yeah.
were
Oh,
fun.
yeah,
We
y'all
did
played at a
drive-in with the
drive-in.
Dirty
Yeah.
Heads. That was fun.
Oh, I love the Dirty Heads. They're rad.
And we
Yeah,
did one with Badfish as well, actually.
Yeah, those were definitely fun. And then we just once everything opened back up, we tried to fill the calendar back up and see what we could do. And I think we're just now sort of at full bore with everything, and just basically got most of the weekends filled up for the rest of the year.
I'm happy to hear that. That's it's probably one thing that struck me the most whenever I came, to your concert in February was, like the weekend before that and the weekend I came to see y'all. It was some of like the first like actual live concerts that I had seen in like three years.
Yeah,
How did it
people
feel
seem so
coming
happy
back?
to be back.
And
People seem so
I
happy.
mean, like, I'm getting goosebumps thinking about it right now, but just the environment, especially I feel like with reggae music, where it's, it's all love there. Being in a room full of people, all sharing that love, that's just, you can't describe it.
Yeah, no doubt.
And
no
y'all
doubt.
crush it. That's, one of the reasons why I wanted to invite y'all over here. And I want to thank
thank
y'all
you.
again for coming. This is
Yeah, of
happy
course.
to-
this is such an
fantastic.
honor. And you're probably one of the last groups to be coming to play in the basement before we move to our new studio across campus.
Nice.
Right, all right.
So
Man, check
we'll
it
have
out
to
sometime.
have y'all back whenever we move into
Yeah,
the new
That'd be
place.
lovely.
Absolutely.
We're not in the basement there.
That'd be good. That'd be
We're
good.
moving up.
Are you excited?
I am. It's the student center's been through like a whole bunch of trouble with like the building like was sinking a couple of inches.
Oh. So this really is the
Which-
basement.
Yeah, no, the new building, not even this one. It's been kind of crazy, but we should be moving there in like July. Once
Awesome.
school gets
Congrats.
out, and we're right in the very front. And
Taking the tower with you? You move the whole
thank
tower.
goodness we do not have to move that because.
Yeah. Get, like,
As an
12 people
electrician,
down
that's
the
just like a
bottom.
whole lot of work to
Yeah,
move
yeah.
something that big. Like our radius is to like the entire county, so like it's a massive
good.
radio tower.
Nice.
I think once those things are planted in the ground, only like natural things move them. So I will not be partaking in that if that happens. All right, and then with the creation of this group, which y'all have such a great bond, just being able to talk to you a little bit before the show, I can tell. I'm sure sitting in a van for a few hours, crammed in with gear, also helps with that.
Oh, yeah.
Do y'all have any?
Helps or hinders.
Do y'all have any like crazy stories, I guess, from being on the road this year so far?
Radio safe.
Oh, yes, we are at 89.1 WIDR FM. Radio safe. The FCC would greatly appreciate it.
Crazy road stories.
Or just interesting, another, jokester moment.
We're from the south side of Columbus, so I feel like most of our crazy stories are just from when we're at home. I drove up to Detroit to pick up the van, and I drove it back home, and the day after I parked it, we had our catalytic converters.
Oh, no.
No.
Nice.
That was actually... We had went out on the tour. You brought it home. We had went out on the tour. The tour went great.
Yeah.
There was like no problems for like the first time ever. And then when we got home, we parked it.
Yeah.
And then the next day, the catalytic converter was gone. So it was like...
Just
had
for
to be a good
everyone
time.
listening right now, their van does have a fresh cat on it.
Oh,
if
yeah.
y'all want to come get
Yo.
it. I'm just kidding. Don't you dare, Kalamazoo. All right, please. Not this one. Not this one group. All right, cool.
Yeah, no, we get into all kinds of crazy stuff at home. It's
Have
wild
y'all
place.
found that not being on like East Coast or West Coast has like hindered y'all integrating with like the reggae community?
A little bit. I think there definitely is a pretty distinct like East Coast and West Coast scene, and I think that we're kind of doing our own thing in the Midwest, which I think is cool. We have bands like Tropodelic from Cleveland.
Good friends of ours.
Shout out to
Time.
Tropodelic for
Yeah,
sure.
a lot of like local friends. I mean, it's a small enough scene to where we're just all buddies, And then there's like the generation before us, bands like the Arc Band, Carlos Jones, ITAL, Identity, like all of these other bands that really showed us the way and showed us that it was possible to even be in a reggae band in the middle of Ohio.
Yeah, not to mention...
we really owe it to them.
I know. Whenever I read y'all were from Ohio, I was like, that can't be right.
Well, everybody's passing through Ohio to get to,
it
if
makes
you're from the
sense.
East Coast, they're coming through Ohio to get to the West. And vice versa,
I grew up on the East Coast, and something I've really enjoyed about living in the Midwest now is that Midwest like tenacity, that little flavor that artists bring to their music that we don't have to sing about one beach or something for people to know who we are, where we're from.
I definitely feel like it's a different vibe. It just brings a little bit of a different element to the music, and I think that it helps us to sound unique, and we don't have to do what everybody else is doing because we're just out here by ourselves.
No, I completely agree. And each of y'all has such a magnificent voice and playing ability. It's very refreshing to hear, especially after such a long time, being inside.
Yeah, no doubt.
I know we all love to hear it. And so
we're happy to be back. And
it's the appreciation
all we
I
wanna
think
do,
is palpable everywhere. I feel like.
That was another thing. Just going to the venues after COVID, like nobody was in a bad mood. It's like typically...
Yeah, the sound guys and stuff.
You get some surly sound engineers, but everybody wants to be here. Everybody is glad to be back. Everybody's, thankful.
And most of the people that were grouchy just didn't come back,
Yeah.
It's like a lot of that,
Someone crowd surfed at a Bad Fish show in Chicago, fell on their head, got knocked out cold, and they had to stop the entire show. He got up and was like in the best mood of his life. He was like, woo! That
is a crazy story actually. The whole show shut down. Yeah, we were up in the second floor balcony, and we were like watching the show, and we saw like the whole thing happen. And that's scary, but
I hope they're doing all right wherever you are out there.
Shout out.
I think that guy might have a reggae podcast actually. I'm not even kidding.
That's funny.
So the rest of the time, and like y'all just play whatever y'all have left.
That'd be great.
It's all up to y'all.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you again for having us.
Yes,
This
thank
has
y'all
been really,
so
really
much
fun.
for coming. We really appreciate it. We got a little heart from our sound guy back here. Sometimes he is a little surly, like you were talking about, but we don't hold it against him. He makes it all sound good at the end.
Benny, do you want to do yours?
How much time do we have?
We got about 10 minutes or so.
You want to do yours and then we'll do one more together?
Play Wheel in the Sky by Styx.
That's not even
By Styx.
Oh, you're right. It's Journey, isn't it?
Styx just dropped a new one.
To the listeners, there are members of this band that have good knowledge of
Good knowledge of Styx.
And we're live in the basement at Fawn Student Service Center with the Quasi Kings, and you are listening to 89.1 WIDR FM. Take it away, y'all.
You'll do maybe, and then maybe it's me.
Sure. Okay. Double it up on the maybes.
crazy maybes.
And Wib, you're taking that lick.
Yeah.
And you're taking that.
Dude.
All right. We arranged these. We arranged these all in the van on the way up.
I love it. It's very, very cool.
Give me tempo.
Take glow overpowers the night. I don't know what to do with my life. I could use just a little advice. 'Cause I don't know what to do with my life. Maybe I'll open up the window, say hello to the rising day. Maybe I'll get some blackout curtains, make the sun my enemy. Maybe I'll take a walk down High Street. Maybe I'll drive away real far. Maybe I'll push it to 160 and crash into the nearest bar. I'm thinking about the possibilities of whatever I could will myself to be. Maybe I just wanna sit at home at ease, or at least until I run out of money. Maybe I can make $1,000 million at some evil company. Or maybe I'll just sell off my possessions and keep my integrity. Yeah, yeah. Take glow overpowers the night. I don't know what to do with my life. I could use just a little advice. 'Cause I don't know what to do with my life. I don't really know what to think about. Seems like every day I'm going in or going out. Seems the only thing I think about is futile. Seems the only way I know how. It's my own style. I was thinking about maybe I could do whatever. Maybe I could buy a house, or I could be a renter. Maybe I could sit at home, stay on my couch forever. Or maybe I should get up. Man, maybe I better, 'cause I don't wanna sell my soul for cheese. People get run over in this here world of greed. And I know it's hard working into this industry, but I also know that whatever shall be will be. You know what I'm saying? Give me a groove to make me go. There's nothing compared to what I perceive to be my goals. Right now I got nothing but time in order to achieve those. Give me the will to make it all real, or maybe I'll leave it alone. You know what I'm saying? Take glow overpowers the night. I don't know what to do with my life. I could use just a little advice. 'Cause I don't know what to do with my life. Yeah, yeah.
Holy moly. I felt that one. Speaking right from the heart. That was beautiful. Yeah, what else you got? We still got about 10 minutes, because I can't tell time well.
I think then he's gonna do one of his
We got
unreleased
10. You want to do
songs.
one more?
10?
Yeah, we could do. Did we do Real Nice yet? Let's do Real Nice.
No, let's do that. Let's do that.
Okay.
forget about you, girl. But the truth is I'm losing my mind, and I'm worried that I'll leave you behind and never see you again. And I don't wanna ever have to be without you, girl. But I feel like you're letting go. Oh, so far from getting home, 'cause I can't breathe. When I'm around you, girl, you take my breath away. And I can't be the man you want me to. I just don't have the words to say. You give me loving, baby, all of the time. You keep it real nice. You tell me that you can't stand me no more. You're walking out the door. Left me in the dust, baby, what can I say? I need it all from you. And you can't, and you don't wanna talk about it now or yesterday. You got me living in agony. Just tell me what do you need from me? 'Cause I can't breathe when I'm around you, girl, you take my breath away. And I can't be the man you want me to. I just don't have the words to say. You give me loving, baby, all of the time. You keep it real nice. Give me loving, baby, all of the time. You keep it real nice.
Great work, guys. That was beautiful. And what's the name of that song for the people listening?
That song is called Real Nice. It was
real nice. I heard it here.
we actually released a beer with that one with our friends Noctera in Powell, Ohio.
Yeah.
All right. And what kind of beer is that?
It was well, Benny and I couldn't decide. What kind of beer it was going to be.
Brother stuff.
He wanted it to be an IPA. I wanted it to be a sour. So we made a dry hop sour IPA.
Yeah, it was fun. A little bit of sour, a little bit of bitter. All the weirdness. It was great.
It's got a little marshmallow in it, is what I heard.
Not that one.
So we're making
No?
2 new ones with our buddies at Dank House Brewing in Newark.
Excuse me, yeah.
Zach,
shouts to Dank
this
House.
time, rather than just smashing our ideas together, we made 2 different beers. So
Okay.
I'm working on a West Coast IPA, and Zachy's working on a marshmallow, pineapple, banana,
Orange.
You just put anything.
Sour.
Yeah.
You really rolled it.
Oh, it's gonna be delicious.
Yeah, all of this.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. All right. And y'all are going to be playing here at Bell's on the 23rd. Is that correct?
Yeah, next Sunday with Pacifier and Crooked Coast.
So, Kalamazoo, get out. Make sure that concert is sold out. The venue at Bell's is so nice. You know, it's that back room. It's real nice and intimate. You'll be able to hear everything so well. There's not a bad seat in that house.
Yeah, we're super excited.
Yeah, so come down and support some live local music. You know, put the Ohio-Michigan fighting aside for music, all right? Make it stop. So, Bell's on the 23rd.
Yep.
Quasi Kings. Who else you said?
Crooked Coast.
It's
Crooked
Crooked Coast, and then one of our favorite bands in the world called Pacifier.
And
We're opening up
Pacifier.
for Pacifier.
All right. And that's bound to be a killer show. So, Kalamazoo, make sure you go and buy all those tickets up right now. Please. All right. And then, I don't know, that's about does it for us. You know, we're coming to the end of our time. If there's anything else y'all want to do or say or whatever, the floor's yours.
Yeah, just tonight we're in Benton Harbor at the Livery. Tomorrow we're at Old Miami in Detroit. And we got a bunch of shows next week, too. You can find everything on thequasikings.com. Give us a like, give us a follow to keep in touch. We've been really enjoying coming up to Michigan the last, we've started like a year or 2 ago, and we've been really enjoying it. We like it a lot, so hopefully you'll be seeing a lot more of us
I
around
hope
here.
so. And thank you all for coming. We got you a little thank you card for
Oh,
coming.
Thank you so much.
We appreciate y'all coming. Again, like we said earlier, that this is probably one of the last groups we'll be playing here in the basement before we move. So
nice.
super,
So cute.
super nice.
Yeah, we'll have to come check out the new spot. We would absolutely love
for
that.
sure. All right, and this has been the Basement Show. I am Millie, and we are here with the Quasi Kings. So if everyone just sign out one last time.
Thank you guys so much again
Thanks,
for having
y'all.
us. Thank you, Millie.
Yeah, and from WIDR to y'all, thank y'all so much. And you are listening to 89.1 WIDR FM.